At the Institute of Salutology, we are concerned with the teaching of health. Salutology, salus refers to health and logia to teaching, means that we put our focus on health, on detecting physical and psychological criteria of a person's state of health. For this purpose, it was necessary to develop new measuring methods that very precisely permit to detect deviations from the state of health at an early stage, in order to be able to set interventions in advance of certain disorders or diseases and to prevent deteriorations. The autonomic nervous system is the central control system of the human body, and our measurement method, autochronic regulation analysis, can very precisely measure the intensity and dynamics of the autonomic nervous system. This is so important because it is precisely the fluctuations in the regulatory capacity that can indicate disorders either in the mental or physical sphere at a very early stage. And the earlier such fluctuations can be detected, the easier it is to maintain the state of health through interventions. The Viennese School of Salutology is a tradition of our institute that has drawn from about 100 years of history involving important people who were born or professionally active in Vienna, and aims at summarizing their teachings in order to define and shape the foundations of salutology and to implement them accordingly in a training system. Longevity basically means healthy long life, and this is one of the important goals of salutology. The reason why this is such an important social topic now is that people are getting older and older in life, and there is the tendency to live up to 100 years. And thus, it is all the more important to stay as healthy as possible in the last decades of life in order to be able to enjoy the quality of life. And longevity is a package of methods that we at the Institute of Salutology have developed in order to maintain people's health span as long as possible while reducing the illness span in life. This, however, implies that one has to start very early to maintain his or her health span in order to stay healthy and fit in old age. We are currently writing a book on the topic of longevity for Springer Verlag. Die Longevity Revolution besser gesund als krank in English. The longevity revolution, better chronically healthy than chronically ill. The core of this book is about the method of strengthening and sustainably maintaining the self-healing powers of the human body, thus maintaining health and performance well into old age. Environmental salutology refers to the impacts of the environment on human health. Something from the environment permanently affects people and leads to stresses in the long term, and there are different areas where stresses can occur. We analyze these areas and compare them on the basis of standard data and propose appropriate countermeasures to avert stresses. On the one hand, these areas are the fields of waves and radiations, such as electromagnetic impacts on the human body. We know this under the term electrosmog. On the other hand, there is the area of chemical substances such as pollutants that come either from furniture, floors, or walls of flats and houses. And then there is the aspect of fungi, harmful substances, and allergens that affect people, such as mold infestation in the home. In the field of environmental salutology, we have developed a seal of quality that can be used to assess products, flats, houses, or workplaces according to their salutologic properties. For most consumers, it is not easy to know whether a certain product has electromagnetic radiation or whether a specific wall or floor covering contains harmful substances. And for the purpose of assessment or analysis, we can certify these products or houses, rooms accordingly on the basis of standard data through the Saluto Index. And that is exactly what has led us to the work of Ernst Schwarzhans. Ernst Schwarzhans has over 40 years of experience in the field of interior architecture and interior design, and his goal is, for the benefit of people, to make the home a place of health. And the cooperation is very positive in that Ernst Schwarzhans is able to design products such as curtains, bed systems, and rugs and carpets in such a way that the salutologic properties of these products are the very best for people in terms of health at home. A very important area in environmental salutology is the bedroom. Precisely because humans spend a third of their lifetime asleep. And if it is possible to improve the ability to recover in sleep, to stimulate the self-healing powers, then the health of people is supported in a very comprehensive way. And it is precisely for this purpose that Ernst Schwarzhans has developed the Faraday bed system, which serves to shield the effects of the environment as much as possible. And in these days, the effects of electromagnetic fields are a very significant source of emissions that impair and reduce the ability of people to sleep and recover. In this study, 35 people used this Faraday bed system for 6 months. We performed measurements before and after the use and were able to positively note significant physical, but also psychological effects. The shielding, especially with regard to electromagnetic fields, led to a significant improvement of both the regulatory capacity of the autonomic nervous system and of the ability to recover. The blood values measured before and after the use of the bed system also improved, and, in addition, the people themselves indicated very positive personal feelings as a result of using the Faraday bed system. As a result of this study, we can very clearly state that the Faraday bed system leads to the optimization of self-healing powers. Moreover, the improved ability to recover is, of course, a fundamental basis for strengthening the performance, the vitality, and the health of a person. In cooperation with Ernst Schwarzhans, we at the Institute for Salutology are pursuing the goal of developing and producing products for healthy living and of certifying them on the basis of their environment-related salutologic properties.